Yep, your cereal. Hey there. It's Angeline here. Checking in on our garden. Oh, we got tree leaf coming off, cilantro. Our cucumbers doing pretty good. Yes?
What you doing?
I am we're going to start gardening. That's what we're doing today. Yes. We got our hibiscus coming out. We are doing some indoor and outdoor. We're finishing up the sunroom. Floor should be dry. We're going to get started. So today we're going to be, let's just go over what we're going to do today. I guess we'll drop one of these into the pods, into our garden. So they look very full. Breen, butterhead, yes.
What you doing?
We're growing our lettuce. This one looks like it's ready to go. All right, well, let's go over all the things we're doing. We're putting one of these in. We're taking one out and taking it outside. We're going to have some wintering of our gardening. We're going to overwinter a couple of our, we're going to overwinter garlic. There you go. Listen, hello, cultivators. Let's start this over. Hey, cultivators. How are you doing today? I'm Angeline. And the team today. Definitely is a day that we need a lot of help. We have all the team members here to help and assist. But today we are going to be getting some of our plants that need thinning, putting them out in the garden. Let's see, is this the arugula that I got big? Yep, putting them out in the green stalk. Then we're going to take some of our green stalk plants and hopefully move them into the sunroom. It may be a little heavy, so depends on how much energy I have. I'll see how strong I am with carrying them into the garden. Into the sunroom. If not, we'll just be decorating our sunroom and bringing in some plants. Tomorrow's temperature, well, I'll tell you which plants to come in. Tomorrow's temperature is going to be in the 30s tonight. So I'm going to be setting some plants for bringing. But in the meantime, since it's 70 degrees in the day, I'm going to let them enjoy their sun and great sunlight. Then bring them inside later on. I'm going to put my alarm to go off to remind me to bring them inside. But today's a good day to garden, so let's just get started. All right, we do have plants that need to be thinned. I'm not going to be thinning this one right now. This most likely is going to go into our green stalk that's over here. We should also be getting a few more pieces for that to help it match better. That's another video for another day. But for now, these plants that need thinning are going to stay here. This is where they're going to live until we move them to our indoor green stalks. We're also going to set up some lighting. That's another video for another day. So let's stick to what we're doing today. We have our plants that are growing in there. They definitely need thinning, but we're going to let them live out their best life in here until we thin them out. For now, we're going to be taking out one of these. I'm going to go for the butterhead. The roots are looking good. We're going to take this out and put it into our garden. Actually, two of them can go into the garden. But they start growing very fast once they get in there. So we're going to put this in the garden. We put our yellow Swiss chard the other day. And we're going to take our, what is over here? The red tattoo, which is in the thumbnail, and take that outside. Let's start with, let's get you guys in the tripod because I need two hands. What is that? We have some rosemary that also needs. This garden is very luscious and full. Here it is. Do not pick it up. She looks like she's about to go touch it. Our Swiss chard is vibrant and red. Spinach leaves are blooming. The garden does really well in the fall. Very well. It does good year round, but usually year round I start the plants and then take them outside. So it never looks this full. It's still doing well, but it's never this luscious in the fall because I started the plants, take them outside, even though that's what I'm doing right now. We have some other plants to go outside. Let's just take a look at them before we do this, because once we do this, we're going outside and we're only going to come back to get supplies. This is our seed starting bowl here. I'm going to be putting these lights up on the wall next to our green stalk, and that's going to help with some of the lighting. But we have some true leaves coming out, so I'm going to start getting some of these plants in our green stalks outside. We have this switch chart also coming back, making a comeback. But we have our seeds starting. We have our bok choy, our lettuce, our onions, all doing very well here. So eventually we're going to take these out. Well, hopefully we're taking them not even outside, taking them to our green stalk inside as we fill them. But right now, what we were doing today, that's some upcoming videos. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get updates as our plants grow and we fill more of our containers. So this is our butterhead. I'm switching it with the red tatsui. Let's see if you guys can see. Yeah, here we go. Because it is ready to go and it's going to go outside in our sunroom. And then we're gonna, so this one's gonna go outside and we're gonna plant that. Uh-oh. And then this is our butterhead. Let's put our butterhead in here. Inside. Temperature is doing well. Now let's go outside. Which is where most of the action is happening today. All of the action is happening today, actually. Outside. Yeah, and then the rug behind the door. So we have our team. So our floor dry nicely. You can see we have some very nice. It's dried smooth. We have a little touch-up spots, but we can do those very easily. We're gonna take our bok choy, put it into this garden. This garden is in its rightful place. Woo! These plants survived last night. Well, last night wasn't as cold as tomorrow. Tonight will be. So I'm definitely gonna set an alarm, a lot of leaves coming in, to bring them out inside. But since our sun pattern changed, we're gonna bring it more closer to the center so you can get more sunlight. Let's just get these while we're here. Let's get this tatsui into our garden, our green stalk. And then we're gonna do the onions on that level, onions. And we have some potatoes that are hardening too, that I'm also gonna plant. They're just gonna do their thing. Given that the first summer that I was here, not first summer, the first winter I was here, we had Thanksgiving, and during Thanksgiving, the weather was 70 something degrees and we ate outside. So I was trying to push this as far as we can push it. As far for the plants being outside. I'm trying to find my little shovel thing. I can't find it. All right. So I don't see it. I'm just going to use my hands for now. Oh, wait. I thought somebody was going to come in. It's in one of these containers. Don't see it in any of these containers. Yeah, I'm going to just use my hands as we normally do. Oh, there it goes. And then here we go. We're taking this whole plant, having it growing outside. We could do 3 in each. There's only 2 sets of 3 here, so I mean, there's only 6. So all 3 of them are gonna go. So we're just gonna break into. There's no need to traumatize the plants more than we need to. This is our red tatsui. It does pretty good. The only thing is the nighttime, but the daytime for these plants are great. Also, although the temperatures are dropping, the soil is still very warm. So is the water. So when I come and I water the plants, the water is always very, very warm. This banana pepper here is hanging on to the, keeps resting on the green stalk. There we go. All right, so we're going to put in these 2 pockets. I'm leaving it in the rock wall. That's okay to do. We're bringing the soil all the way up for it to rest on, because it's going to kind of lay down facing out. I'm going to bring them in this way. I do think I should separate them a little bit while they're in here. Let's see how separate they can get. This one is coming out. This is a very delicate matter They're here performing surgery on the little plants. Alrighty. There we go. I'm gonna lay these just like this. They can figure their life out. And we're putting them up to their necks. And then this one, same. It's gonna go here, up to his neck. Now I did get a dose of plant food because in the garden there's lots of plant food. The food is always running with plant food. Whereas here, pour it in, it sits, and then you wait for it to wear out. In our garden, the food is continuously running. So it got a dose. It was in the garden for a little while, and it grew rather quickly. So that's one set. And then we got our other set here. We got some celery that didn't make it through the holidays. This is from our holiday time. I'll take that off. Time we went on our trip. And since we are doing our decoration outside, our onions are closer than they need to be. The onions are right here. Our onion plants are right here in this chair. So we're gonna be separating our red tatsui. Go inside. She would like more cereal. She's eating her breakfast. And is requesting her cereal. There we go. So let's separate this. Again, keep it up to the edge. And then kind of lay down, facing out. And we are planting them up to their necks. So again, we're not planting them going all the way up. And when they're this small, I water the pockets individually. I still do the center watering, but I also water the pockets individually. So of course I'm going to be watering it today. That's after we get in here set up. Next one is our onions. The onions are in here. They've been in here. I've also put some potatoes to harden too. I'm going to see if we have just a little drop more temperature. All right, come inside and get the cereal. Hold on, she's doubling down. Let's see if someone can help her. And I need to get my little shovel to. Come on. Cereal, get in. Uh-oh. Hold on. Get in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The rug got you. Rug got you. It's okay. It's okay. Just a rug. Come on. There you go. You come back out. So yeah, our rug was in the garage. Didn't find it. But here's where we have some of our stuff. And other items need to go back in here. Yes, just come on. Oh, we even got outdoor plates. We have a bag. It's for our grill. This is the fish that we use. This is our grow bag. So depending on what the plants need, that's what I use. Yes. Let's see how these seeds are doing because they've been here for quite some time. This is our grow sheets. So we're checking in on them. This is for our potatoes. Yes. Yes.
Help me.
All right. Just walk through. Oh, you can't walk through the door? Here you go. So we are making sure we're getting some nice sweet onions while we overwinter them. These are the bags for the, yes. Are the onions not in here? Well, apparently not. Okay, so apparently the onions are not in here. I'm not sure where they are. There were 2 bags of onions. Let's see. let's check our other basket for our onions so we can put them in here to overwinter them. And I thought I saw them inside, but these are our signs. There they go. Here we have these. All right. So they were inside this whole time, not outside. While I was clearing out our bag, these are our onions that we're going to be overwintering here. While I was clearing out my bag, got some more of our food that we're going to just leave here for our all right. Now, where did I put the thing that I was going to use to dig since I couldn't find my thing? Don't know. I probably lost it around. All right, well, we're going to be overwintering onions. Let's get this out. Let's start here with...
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Okay. We're going to start here.
Mama.
Here's our spoon.
Mama.
We're going to put them in here
Hi,
so that they can
Mama.
stay nice and
Hi,
over the
Mama.
winter and build up sweetness.
Hi,
So we're going to bury them from that.
Mom.
So we have red onions and we have yellow.
Pop.
Now because they've been here for a while, I'm putting in 2. Now these pockets usually only hold 1, but we're gonna overwinter them and just put 2. What happens is once it gets warm, they'll pop up. Oh, sorry. But they'll pop up right in time. Right based on the temperature.
Go get it.
We're putting another 2 in there. Putting it quite deep in the pockets. These aren't going to be growing anytime soon. They're just going to be here for this process. I'm just leaving them in here for this process. So they're just going to be living their best life in here. And it doesn't matter. They're not getting too much sun. I don't think it'll be 70 degrees like it was that first year. But who knows? So we're just putting in 2. It's a mixture of onions in there. I don't think it'll be the temperature of the first year. But we're just putting these in so they can stay here and be overwintered for the season. We have some of our red sorrel plants. So we can get extra sweet onions for next year. We're putting them in. Not putting them in too deep, but they just need to be covered. All right. We do have for down here some potato plants. I'm just experimenting, and they are going to be there for a little while. So those were our onions that we put in to overwinter. Now back to our sunroom adventure and our plants to come in. So yeah, this is my little basket here. So I got everything out of. So now everything's on the floor. Give me a second. Let me. So of course we know our chair goes back in this corner. We're gonna put our room back together. Let's get it
Huh?
together.
I get her.
Yes, together. We have to put our stuff back in
There.
our container.
Together.
Also, we keep everything together because I'm looking at this and I think this is another container of fish fertilizer. So that means that I had 2. So we're gonna keep everything in the same container so we don't get any duplicates. All right, let's close the door. Let's get our comfy room ready. Let's see what's going on here.
Apple.
There's a little bit of places that need touching up. Let me put this back here. Keep dust off a little.
Like this.
There's a chair. Get our handy blower. What we got going on here? Then we have
Oh my God.
our rug. So our green side is going to go in that corner. So we have to make sure and leave over there clear because it needs our plants need to get sunlight. And we're going to be bringing that tan one in. But it's a step-by-step process, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do all of this today.
What is this?
Okay. Uh-oh.
I feel
Here we go.
like this.
We got our chair. Let's get our rug.
Oh,
Excuse me.
and nine.
We had to put some weights on this. All right, up. You want to be able to. One of the key things is I want to be able to, while sitting down, have my foot on the warm rug. So I try to keep the rug as close to the chairs as possible. Also, there's going to be a lot of plants over there. There's going to be drippage. There may be drippage, so you don't want that.
What is doing?
Open it out. Let's bring it over this way more. All right, Addie, watch it. There we go. Now we're gonna blow it out. See, that's nice. Heavy weight to hold it.
I'm going to here.
So you want it to be on. Yes, we want to be able to sit down because I usually don't wear shoes out here. Sit down and put our feet in
I
nice
do
warm
rip
place.
it.
Yes, let's blow it off. Dust. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She got a little nervous there. Here we go. Your rug. Which chair? Oh, that chair was this one. Okay. Let's put this over here.
I did. Oh, I did.
Yep. This is going away for the season. Yeah, we're gonna wash it and put it away.
What did?
Take out our fall decor.
What did you rip? One, three.
This is our
One,
chairs
three.
going back here,
A three.
and we're clearing that out for our green stock. All right, so we got a lot of these planting things. All right, this cover I think came with it.
Mom,
Not the cover I
Mom.
want. Yes, Eddie.
did you?
We're gonna keep this This belongs in the shed. The problem is, I like to keep these things closer so I don't have to walk all the way back there and all the plants are here and inside. So I'm gonna leave this in this corner. When we do put on the heater, it's not gonna be over there, so it's okay. This here. You actually just, well, the reason why I don't leave the heater here is because I don't want it to get wet. So I put it where the least amount of water can touch it. It says it's weatherproof, but why not? Why test it? I just leave it in a place where it can't get wet. And when I need it, I put it right in the middle. Because all the plants are on this. Ow! On this side. I hit my foot. Yes, it did hurt. I'm just gonna keep it here. I also like this charger on this side because when I'm sitting out here, I'm plugging my computer there. All right, so these chairs. Oh, this goes on other table. It's not here. Let's see what else we're using versus not using in the very near future. I wanted to do some arts. If someone knows an arts and craft or something I can do with these pots, have these pots. They're under warranty and part of the pot peeled. But I don't want to just throw them out. But I can't cook with them because the pot peeled. Here we go. I was thinking of planting in them, but then there's no drainage. So I wanted to know what kind of arts and craft or something I could do with this. It seems like, something you could reuse. I just have to figure out how I'm going to reuse it. All right, we have these. These are seed starters. Here. This is my measuring. This is how I measure how much. So I'm going to actually put this in here, in this chair, because it has my measuring cup. Yes. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. All right, this goes back in the garage. This is the red tattoo we just used. Get all of our garbage stuff together. And I'm gonna put them all together here. So I know that's going back in. All right, we gotta clear the table because it's very heavy to move. So I'm trying to clear it as best as I can. This also goes in the chair. Let's start putting things that belong in the chair in the chair. And let's put our broom file here in this little corner here. So we got we're gonna clear out and organize where we keep our stuff here. We also have some pots. I don't want to leave them unused. I think I might refresh the soil, plant some lettuce in there. This definitely needs to be dusted off. So we're gonna add some more fertilizer. I did get two. We have two. We have one that I use on a regular. This is not fertilizer. Put that in there. What else do we have in here? Put our onions in here. Probably did so well in the house this whole time. Now that I'm looking at this, we're gonna have another video where we go through all these plants and refresh them and put in plants to plant now, as well as bring some of them inside. It's another trash area. And then we have, all right, we just move this chair to this corner where they're stacked. because they aren't going to stay stacked. They're going to go around the table once you bring the table in. Put these cups here. I think I might have to take one of these containers and just put soil in it. Alright, this is our meal, warm meal, and our temporary fertilizer. And let me put this in this corner here. You guys can be in the relaxed area now. So yeah, we're gonna move these chairs to this corner. Get more. Also, get this stuff out. Go. Let's bring our chair back. Now the chair is even more heavy. Should have put the stuff over in it after. There we go. So put this here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just getting it reorganized. It doesn't have to be perfect. This has to be nice enough for our green stock to come inside. And all of our holiday items. Where the green stock is going, we're one of the trees though. We might need to put stuff to weigh this down as well.
Mom.
Yes, Addie?
What are doing?
What am I doing?
Now what
This is
are
my
doing?
temporary flowers.
Explorers.
The dust off this chair. Now we have regular flowers. We don't need temporary flowers. Also, those are the summer design. So we're going to just wash them. Alright, so a lot of these are holding soil. And the reason why I'm not emptying them yet is because they just have soil in them. And to keep the soil fresh, I'm leaving them in there, but then I'm going to reuse the soil and mix it with some of the worm meal that you saw. So that's why I'm leaving them in those containers. I think we're going to do that all in one video together. But today we're just trying to get this room back in order so we can have our green stock in a nice warm area. A nice warm area. So let's move this just for carrying it across the room. We don't want to drop
Mom.
our vases.
Mom.
Yes, Addie.
Sticky poo.
Huh?
Sticky poo.
What happened?
Sticky.
Your hand is dusty? There you go. Dust it off. All right, so we're gonna move this table. This we are finished with. It's very, very good. Good one here. Let me just put it inside. Put it in our garbage pile. This is a support for our green stock. This is here. Right now we're not growing anything bushy at this moment. However, this is good to when we're doing the frost cover. You put this on the top row and you put the frost cover over it. But it already has one, so this is another one we just have for support. So when the summer comes and we're doing more potatoes and we need some support, then we'll come back and add this to our green stock. I'm going to take it apart right now. Everything really snaps really easy. And I'm just going to put it in our little storage chair for next summer.
Mama.
Yes, Addie. Yes? Alright, so we're going to have that in our little storage chair. Storage chair is very good. Alright, this is another. This soil is extremely fresh.
No.
I am thinking about growing some. We have like 2 or 3. Well, the greens grow so big. So not green.
Help me.
I'm trying to think of what I can grow in here. The lettuce grows shallow and short. I'll probably just put some lettuce in there and cover the top. This is the experiment. It didn't work out. This is empty. We're gonna have this go back. Yes, Addie.
What you
This
doing?
is cleaning up. This is to prevent our mosquitoes. This is a measuring cup.
Stop.
Yes, measuring cup, so we can measure how much stuff goes in there.
Stop.
Yes, cup. All right, this goes back to our painting. This is what we brought out today. I think the table is empty enough for me to carry it. Uh-oh, she dropped the cereal. This one was another experiment. The water reached down, but the plant never grew deep enough. And then it did grow, but then the water. So we got to figure out a different plant that would do good in this environment. I know this is definitely good for inside. I kind of wanted to start the plant outside, but looks like we're going to have to try this again. And I'm going to put it in the dining room with those lights. We are going to be doing our repurposing. We'll probably do some today. No. Hey, that is a box of soil, but right now all of the green stalks that don't have soil are in the house, so it's probably going to be used in the house. Then we gotta clean off this table. But I want to try to get the heavy lifting out of the way first, because our team members aren't always able or available to do heavy lifting. So while they're at home, then we'll do the heavy, making sure all of the heavy lifting is done first. Then we'll come back. Eddie, this is your real cereal bowl.
Food. Get food.
Yes, real cereal bowl. This table. And then so that gives us our open space right here for our green stock to go. All right, so we have to clean this table off. Is it straight? And then we have all of our different pillows to put on and wrap up those pillows. And then we're gonna put this in the right spot so she lost her cereal. Get our garbage out. And let's look at, while we're here, let's look at what's come inside. And then we can mark it down. All right, the jalapeno survived last night. Too cold, it wasn't, last night wasn't a cold S. This one is gonna be the colder of the two. But it seems to be doing okay. This is not also the most well-lit area, but it's been getting a lot more sun due to the change in season. This is coming inside. It's not in the middle of sprouting anything. So we're just gonna bring this inside because there's no reason for it to be outside. This is not its year. We'll let it adjust. We let it adjust to its new pot. It seems to be doing that fine. It's a bug on the leaf on the inside. There we go. We'll just let this come out, bringing this inside. However, our lemons, I want to give them the opportunity to at least let the lemons start growing before we're inside and shock it at this stage. This pot is not staying up. I don't want it to go through any shock at this stage. So I don't want to do any major changes. This one could come inside too, because the cold, you can see the cold getting to it. Cold getting to it. Olive tree was supposed to come all the way upstairs. After fighting the good fight, it's just now for the first time in the entire season giving off new leaves. Oh, what a fight. It had scabs or scabies. They were putting themselves at these pivotal places so no new growth would come in. Where the new growth is coming, they're just eating. It was a catastrophe. So I scraped, we cleaned, we washed, we worked, and we got rid of them. And for the first time in the season, we are getting new leaves sprouting on them. Oh, they were like, they're not dangerous, but boy, were there fights. Probably gonna give them one more treatment just to make sure. All I just wash it with soap, and then just let them grow in. But not finally some new growth. It is quite sunny. I mean, it the our weather pattern has changed, so I'm gonna move this back a little bit because that was the highest. That had sun all day. However, it's taking a little while in the day before the sun gets to here. Whereas before, that was where the sun was. Get a little bit closer to the rest of our plants. Not too close because this what was going on with this olive plant is something that affects a lot of the other plants. However, thank goodness it wasn't affecting the other plants, but I don't want it to. So, just in case any of them are still surviving here, we want to move over. I'm just gonna move it over a little bit so I can get more sunlight more often. So this is our olive plant. I'm gonna see what zone is for. I haven't checked, but we'll check in on it and see how long it could stay here. What no. The mango tree is good. It says down to zone 3. As long as it's not in the ground, it can stay down to zone 3. So our mango plant is okay. We can just bring it in the patio whenever we're ready, and that's it. I'm going to, as I said, set my alarm and have these two come in. This is also cold hardy avocado, so I'm not too worried about it being outside because it also has a very high cold tolerance. It's not extremely cold tolerance, not like our mustard greens or anything, but it has, what was that noise? It has, I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. It has a very high tolerance for cold. It is a hardy avocado plant, so I'm leaving it out. This one in the mango, not concerned about in the least. However, this plant, I am lightly concerned, so I'm going to start bringing it in at nighttime, as well as my lemon tree. We're also going to be bringing it in at nighttime, and let's see if we have the strength to bring this in today. Bring this into our area today. I was gonna say I'm gonna water it first. I shouldn't water it first. But these plants are growing very large and well on this tree. So as I said, yeah, it was 3 of them. So here's 1, 2, and then the third one. This one is staying outside because this one is going to be getting the frost cover. So that's how we keep that one in good. What is this? I don't know what type of pepper this is. I wonder if it's sweet. It's orange. It can't be sweet. Well, I mean, the orange peppers are bigger. Well, we'll find out soon enough. This is the one that's going to be coming inside. Our little teeny babies are sprouting and doing well. I wanted to keep it out a little longer for the rice to finish out the season, but with the coldness of the level of cold, I'm going to bring it inside and then bring these 2. Let's see what's going on. This one I'm trying to wait for the lemon to come before I bring it in. So we got a little lemon forming there. He's doing pretty well, but 30 degrees is too much. So we're definitely bringing this in for the night. These 2, this one is turning yellow. We're bringing these 2 in for the night. If I have strength, I'll bring the lemon for the night. And I'm gonna, what I do to decide what time to bring it in. Of course, if I'm going someplace, I bring it in before I leave. But if not, I check the temperature, and the sun goes down around like 5. No, not 5. Like 7, 8 o'clock. The warmest part, so it's going to 70. Once it starts hitting like 60, in the 60s, then I bring it inside, because inside is much warmer, and I bring it to our citrus area. So that's how I keep them from dealing with the cold. Now, once you bring them inside, you can leave them inside. However, these plants do go through a lot of shock when you bring them inside directly. So it's advised for like the first week you bring them inside to do in and out, because the sun is a drastic change from outdoor sunlight to indoor sunlight. That's what I'm trying to get as much sunlight as possible especially since it's blooming. No, do not pull that, especially since it's blooming.
Mama.
And because this is the season, I let them go in at their own temperature. I mean, their own timing. So I don't bring everybody in or out together. This also makes things easier on me. That no, you can't swing on that pole. No, 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 that pole. She's helping the mango with its non-support. Okay, so what were we doing? We're setting up our base for our green stalk to go in and getting our green stalk in case I need any help. We're gonna do that right now before we finish our decorating because we can always decorate, but we may need help with lifting. So this is the spinner and this is the water drainage. So I have it draining right outside. So it does not mess up the floor. At first it was messing up the floor and then we got these tubes to make sure it does not. Oh, and it's tangled up with the hose. All right, so I was gonna water the plants first, but I figured it would be much better if I didn't. It would be lighter if I watered them after. This is originally where this green stalk was. Once it got warm, I brought it out. So we're gonna put it back in here. These can go inside. Let's clean up some of our mess here. It's gonna be very messy. And we wanna help our team members out when they come to help us. So let's get some of this stuff out of the way in case I need assistance. Excuse me, and let's get tissue while we're at it. All right, so we got our broom. Out of here. We got our cereal spill. You're just fighting all the party stuff. Now she got a party hat. She got everything from her sister's birthday party. Let's put this to keep the door open. It's usually what I use this for. I don't know what the brick is actually for. I use it to keep the door open. And then I also run this. Oops, this goes behind the other one. So you need a little extra to lift it up. Let's put it over this one. Last time we broke some plants like this. So I'm gonna be a lot more careful. We damaged quite a few plants doing this part. Oh, there we go. So the plants I don't even know is being affected. The banana plant is falling off. This got pulled back. Alright, so yeah, usually this is where I keep my Christmas tree. One of many. If you continue to follow, that's going to be our next stage is decorating. I'm going to give a break between today, so at least I get one good picture of this room before it is ready for Christmas. It is filled with our Christmas stuff because I bring our Christmas things out of the shed into this room, and then this room is full of Christmas decor while I start to decorate. Here, you can do this. Addie. Here, Addie. Pick up these and put them in here. All right. So our next thing is to get our green stalk. So moving it from out here to inside is a little complex. They're very heavy, especially since the plants have been growing in them. However, you can take them apart. So I guess, we could take them apart out here and then we'll walk them in. so you can come out here while we take them apart. If you've seen the refresh where I refresh the soil, you'll see how we take them apart. So let's do that first. My this is definitely the inside. All right, there should be no water. All right, water. It still smells like the fish meal. All right, keep it closed now. All right, we got our top shelf. So you just lift them. That's usually the hardest one to do. The hardest one is at the top.
Not.
Oh,
No.
because it's hard.
Not.
The rest of them are lower down.
No.
See the soil?
Not.
It's damp. We
No.
got one of our lettuce
Not.
growing
I don't.
backwards in here.
No.
While we're in here,
Yeah.
might as well add some more soil. Oh, this is not on this.
What the mom?
We're bringing it inside. Move back. Move back. These lettuce are doing fine too.
No, haven't.
Oh, this bok choy. I'm gonna get crushed from me eating it. Who knows? And then the bottom one. So basically, we're gonna carry this, carry them one by one inside. So this is how they look broken down, and we're just gonna lift them one by one and put them inside. No, 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 no. We're gonna put them in on the tray, on the spinner. So outside, they're not on the spinner because, well, there was sun coming from all directions, so they didn't need to spin. Close the door. But inside, they are on a spinner. I forgot that this brick was here. Decided to look at the door. Let's put it back on. There we go. Oh. Right.
I don't.
All right, let's go for our bottom shelf. Our bottom shelf is still under this. All right.
Mom,
Yes,
where are you?
I'm coming.
What that coming?
Coming means I'm walking over. We got a lot of leaves out here
They do that.
to do. Here we go.
Do that,
So we just
Mom.
place it on the spinner. Make sure
Do
it's
what do
actually
you?
because we're not moving this again.
Wow.
We got jalapeno here to harvest. Where's the little snipper?
You have.
Do not hit the people.
You. No, but.
We got this jalapeno.
No.
I'm leaving this pepper on. I'm not really sure what type of pepper it is. It's still getting like, why are there rocks in here? All right. After I bring it up, I feel like it could take some more soil. I'll add some. If not, bring it in.
Mom,
Addie,
where are you?
I'm here.
Mom.
Yes. I'm getting basil and lettuce. We got basil and lettuce. The next one is basil and lettuce. All right, we got some babies down here, so we don't want to injure them.
Oh,
They're very little and fragile. There's one
you
here in the
was
little
hot.
corner sticking out. We don't want it to get snapped in or snapped by the pieces as they clip it. Rice clipping it nicely. They're all. I checked to see if all sides have clipped in. get it all clipped in. Okay, so this one has basil and some lettuce,
Oh,
some mustard, some
I
seeds.
feel.
That's growing down there. We're gonna cut back some of these plants. The basil always grows very large. So we're gonna cut back on some of those. Cutting them back just helps them adjust.
Wait! What are you want?
Leave my butts. Once we get this table clear, we gotta sweep this area. Then we have our next level. Our next level is bok choy.
Mom!
Yes,
Ew!
you what?
Hey.
There we go. Then you got some more light. You guys got some more space. Uh-oh. Alright, next step is bok choy and what do we got? Bok choy and small tomatoes. We got tomato plants that are just hanging in there. Oh. So we're gonna put these on. Make sure we don't crush anybody. Nothing is really big. Everybody's in seedling stage. So it's okay. We have some seedling stage plants here. Let's see what this. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like a pepper plant. Yes, it is one of. No, this is the plant from below it. Yes, it is a pepper plant. Not sure what type of peppers they were, but it's a pepper plant.
Mm.
Whew.
Mom!
Addie,
Where are you?
I'm here. It's heavy. Actually, what happened? It's heavy. Every time I say you, what happened? It's heavy. That's what happened. All right, so we have our next one, which is lettuce and lemon flavored sorrel. This is not the sorrel, the drink, the hibiscus. It's another plant, red vein sorrel. It's good for seasoning. It has like a little lemony taste. I like to eat it with fish, chop up the fish. Chop up the seasoning, gives a nice lemony thyme flavor. Now, looking at it, it does need some soil. And in looking for the soil, I found my container. So as you can see, this one is short on soil. So we're gonna add some soil to it. See if you guys could see that. So we're gonna add some soil to this one. And our missing thing here that I was missing all day today. We found out where it was hiding. It was in the bag, the soil bag. So we are gonna have these plants get into the light. You can see the sunlight is directly on them. We have a different sun pattern for the winter. Then for the summer, usually this time of the day there's no sunlight over here. This is our lettuce bowl. I'm gonna be filling this one up with a lot more soil, our lettuce area. And then, cause this one, what seemed to look like it was happening is that when it got watered, it rinsed downwards. And so the lettuce couldn't get as much light as needed. Instead of going upwards, so we're gonna put a little more soil to support it. Back here. There we go. Get these plants looking out the edge. to get the sunlight that is needed for them. And see that some of the bok choy plants didn't do so good. We have quite, that means one is doing great and the other one is doing okay, but we have so much space. I'm gonna bring out some of ours from our little bowl that we have that we're starting to mature, and leave a little bit of room here for our lettuce. So this bok choy looks like it dried out. It's also in the shade. I think it was too mature, I didn't get enough water. But we're gonna bring in our other bok choy. All right, so we filled this up. I'm gonna start putting things just to weigh down this rug. So we've added additional soil, bringing our plants to the edges. And there we go. We're gonna go get our next level.
Mom, where are you?
So we have our rice finishing up, and our herbs and a little pepper growing here. Okay, this is a sensitive one and the hardest one to get. It's so high up, but you also don't want any of our little new plants to have any issues. All right. Oh boy, people aren't spinning good. All right, and our herbs are still doing great. They're sprouting out of the top there. Alrighty, so let's get you guys in the corner. There we go. And there we have our plants, our green stalk back inside. Looks crooked. Let's make sure they're all in there. We're gonna have to make sure everybody is in correctly, because it looks a little like it's leaning a little. But we'll see. Well, let's check our plants in the meantime while I check to see if they're all connected correctly. So we have our rice doing good, our pepper, the sprouts going on here, our rice coming to seed. We have this lettuce is a little dry. We can fix that, add some water. We have our bok choy doing good. Make sure everybody's connected. All the clips are clipped in correctly. We have our carrots. Most of our carrots in the other one. I don't think I put carrots in here. We have our little tomato plants. I'm just pushing through. Yes, before the weather. I'm right here. You didn't know I was right behind you? She's here having such a good time. All right, everything seems to be clipped in. Maybe because this plant is long here, it's just giving me that's not straight. And it's also way shorter than this one, because we added extra leaf layer to this one. You okay? It's okay. All right, let's see. It's okay. Just sit on the thing. Let's see if our team member is here to bring this table in. If not, we're gonna get started with our cleanup, and then I'm gonna plant some lettuce in there. And now we're gonna get started with our cleanup, and I'm gonna get also gonna get that bok choy from our bowl. Okay, let's see if he's still here. Emmanuel? All right, so next we have our bowl. So this is our little bowl here of seedlings. This is the same method I use for the other one. Well, it's very warm. My goodness. Feeling it in my hand, you can feel it. It's so warm. So we're going to put some of these bok choys in. What I usually do for myself to keep organized is little tag there so I know which is the main direction, and that's how I kind of figure out where everything is. All right, so we are gonna put this. There was a bok choy that looked like it was tired. This one here, and oh, I took out. I found a little shovel, but I didn't take it out. I put that down. Okay, so I found my little shovel, but I didn't take it out. We are going to now, what are we doing? Oh, take this out and put it in here. Putting like 3 in there. Oh, and there's a huge plant hanging between me and where we're going to be planting. So you guys have to go behind there. We're going to put in like 3. This is too big. I need my little spoon for specifics. No, 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 don't do that. Have you seen the spoon? Here's the spoon. Give me cereal. Cereal. All right, so the spoon is very precise pulling of plants. Some of them have their true leaves. These are what we call the true leaves, which are the actual leaves. The babies all look the same, but then when they get their actual leaves, like this one, that means it's ready to start getting food and going in the big leaves. All right, so I'm gonna find where this plant is, actually, because they're all growing in all different directions. Planting this style, sometimes people eat them like this, like microgreens, but we're gonna let them grow. You know, I never heard of bok choy microgreens, but let's find this one and let's let it come out. So get it out of there. There we go. So this is the whole plant right here. You're gonna put it in pretty deep because we want to get its. Don't push them. We want to get its neck. We want to get it buried down to the neck. So we're putting it all the way in, and then have it come out right at the top. So that's like my spoon because it's very precise. Let's see if we see any other planted true leaves. I see some lettuce or true leaves, but not any of these. So I'm just gonna get the taller ones. We have a camera girl in full effect. And let's put this one in. All the way down to the head. We are putting it deep down in there. So that it doesn't stay in that state.
No, I want you.
I'm gonna put one more. Again. Well, she moved you guys, so I don't even know what you guys are seeing. But okay, you guys can see me too. Come over a little. Let's put one more. Let's find the roots for this one. Loosen it up. We try not to disturb any of the neighboring plants either. I'm just gonna put it in very deep. Again, we are burying it all the way up and giving it a chance for the roots to come out the sides. All right, then we're gonna come and water these plants in. Our team member has left. We don't know for the day, but the car is out of the driveway. So we're gonna put these back inside. Just gonna put them and let them continue in their warm, new growing habitat. So we're not gonna put our other table in, but we at least got our green stock in. We're not gonna get our other table in. We got our green stock in. We get our rug. We're gonna clean this table and get our pillows changed out for the fall. So let's get our pillows. This definitely has to go back inside. Get our fall look going. Now there are more fall items, but I don't think they were brought. Well, we'll at least get these out for now. I'm just going to put them in this bag, but we want to get them dusted and rinsed off and washed. That was a good time to do that because there's no time limit to when they need to dry by. They can dry immediately. It's fine. They can dry, it can take all week. You can put them in the sun. I can wash them individually. It's better though to rinse them or dust them off because they are waterproof, and washing them in the washing machine will cause us to lose that. These are also part of our pink summer look. I'm gonna put these in here. And then the vases, we're gonna have them in the other place. And we have extra cushions.
Mona.
Because we bought cushions, so now we have extras. So our fall look. I don't know if I'm gonna change the cushions. We gotta look and decide. You guys are gonna look with me and decide if we should take out this yellow and get fall ones. Excuse me. We have more fall pillows. So let me go get them out of our pillow area and get us something to wipe this table down with. Yes, the table's dirty. Yeah, so let's see what this one looks like. I think we could keep our yellow. And we got the rest of our fall decor here. I don't want to put them on the table because the table needs a little bit of cleaning. Let me move the table here. Move this to here. And it's fully clear off this table. So all of our little art projects are on this table now because the other table is out in the open. We don't, hopefully we don't need any mosquito candles now. This is not for out here. The twine can go in our chair. Put this in. No. You're gonna spray your cereal. Some more citronella. Hopefully that time has passed. But we don't know. Don't eat them. No, come. That's not even a pebble. Come, put them in here. See? In there. That's where they're going. In there. We have a whole container for them. So we're getting closer and closer to our after photo. There we go. Uh-oh. We're almost at our after photo. Uh-oh, Addie. We got the toes.
I wipe it.
Yes, you wipe it. You're wiping it? Thank you. Hi. Thank you. She got it down pack too. All right, we're doing this. Well, first, let's dust it off. And then we do the art because we don't want to just waste it. So we're going to do a little dust off. Get the majority of the dirt off. And now we spray for a shine. So we just spray for a shine. And take this piece of paint that we left on from the other day that we didn't see. Hold on. That's the spot that I need to scrape off. There we go. Oh, it's coming off very easy. Excellent. Alrighty. Then we just give our little shine. There we go. Hey. Here. All right. So now we have our new setup. We did it. We got our rug down. We got to wait for it to kind of get down. We got some stuff in the corner there. But we got our green stalks inside and with our seedlings and ready for the fall. We are going to do a little lettuce bring out probably this week. Not probably this week because the lettuces are in desperate needing of thinning. And so we've seen that. So we're going to thin some lettuce out and bring them to these trays. And then we're going to put together the soil together in a singular container. And then get our fall plants going. Hopefully our team member comes back. We'll get this table in here. And then we will finish our sunroom fall setup. So let me just pick up. We're making progress.
I wiped it.
Yes, you wiped it. I feel like this should stay here. Yes, it was there, and you wiped it. Very good. No, it doesn't need no more spray. No more spray. It's good. Got a few more of these. Our pillows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We got another one. Uh-oh. Let go. Eddie, you're going to make a strip. You got to let go of my foot. You want to hold it? Here you go. She wants to hold that pillow. So, yeah, we did our painting. We got our refresh. And then we're just waiting for our table to come in. This is our soil. The soil I've been keeping under the chair. So we're going to figure out some place to put this soil. Well, I mean, I know it's going in the green stuff, but until it gets there, I guess we'll leave it out. Where our wiping paper towel went. We moved our green stuff inside, so we don't have to worry about the temperature. And we're gonna set our alarm for 10, not 10.
Mama.
O'clock.
Flowers.
To bring in our citrus plants. So
Flowers.
all of our citrus plants will be coming in at 6 o'clock to make sure they get maximum amount of sunlight, but also the opportunity to be warm at night since the temperatures are dropping drastically. Let's move these pots and stuff out of the way. They're gonna actually go where when the table comes. They're going with that table. But for now, I'll put them down until our team member comes with the table. Here. It's our seed starting kits. And that table is our work table.
Eat that.
Where we do our planting. And those are the chairs for that table. So, she is spooning some of our vegetables. Oh no. No. Leave them. They are not ready to come out. Not all of them, however. Thank you so much for joining. It's been Angelina and the team. Thank you for watching our fall refresh. Don't forget to subscribe for our upcoming videos, our next steps, progress in our gardening, planting these plants, planting our indoor hydroponic plants. outside as well as growing and eating them. If you guys want, let me know in the comments below if you guys would like me to add in any videos. Whoops, any videos on me cooking the food. I have a few. I was they're quite lengthy, but so are these. So I will also do lives. I guess I'll do lives when I'm cooking some of the items. Usually I just go and just add a few. I go, oh, you know what's missing? And then I just go and snip, snip and add the few. But thank you very much for joining. It's been Angeline and the team. You can remember to visit us at avgardening.com for more information on our garden. Also, if you would like any discount codes, they're all in the description, but they're also listed at our website as well as more information on your gardening, your zone, plants to grow, what needs to be bring in and out, weather transitionings, just tips in general. That's held at avgardening.com, and join the cultivators for more uncut videos at patreon.com, more uncut and behind the scenes at patreon.com. I'm also going to be doing our Christmas decor there. And that is patreon.com/Angeline, VERDENT. Thank you very much, and remember to stay green always, and goodbye for now.